Hello guys, and welcome to another discussion video, and today I will be talking about my predictions for Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, and I think it's the perfect time to talk about it since it's right before, and sometimes I like to do predictions right before they happen, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I think they'd add for Bowser's Fury is like a central hub world that was probably shown off in the trailer and everything like that. I think that's probably going to be the central hub, and it's just going to have a collection of levels, just like you'd use the different areas to get to the different levels. And I think the levels will be slightly more open, kind of like not exactly like Odyssey, obviously. They'd still be linear, but I think they'd just have a little more collectibles in them and stuff like that, like more green stars or maybe even a new collectible. I think it would be interesting to take a few things from Odyssey and just incorporate them here. I think that would be really cool. And also, I think for the story of this, Bowser could possibly be either an ally or like have an actual playable Bowser and everything, or just have Bowser help Mario take down a bigger threat, or Bowser would take on a new form as a villain. So we'll just have to see about that. And one of my other thoughts is that it could possibly be a prequel to 3D World. I'm not sure exactly how that would play out, but I think it would be interesting to see like Mario discover the catsuit, because like in 3D World itself, you just grab the catsuit and go. There's really no explanation to it. Well, that's how most power-ups are in Mario games, but the catsuit kind of seems pretty important, because it's like the main central thing in Super Mario 3D World. Kind of like how Cappy is in Super Mario Odyssey. Or even like how space is in general in Super Mario Galaxy. It's pretty big, so they might have a full thing behind that, like how Mario got the catsuit and everything. And I'm not sure, maybe you'd play it after. I really don't want this to be easier than the actual game. Either normal difficulty or harder. It kind of seems like it's going to be a harder mode just by the looks of it. And the next thing is either new or returning power-ups. And the first idea I have for this is an upgraded catsuit. And since there's like a catsuit shrine in the middle of the area there that was shown off in the trailer, I think there could possibly be an upgraded catsuit with new moves and abilities and stuff like that. It would basically have the same basic moves like the scratch and the pounce and everything like that, but it would also have some new things involved too. Like maybe the ability to use your tail, like it would be like a mixture of the Tanuki suit and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool. And another thing is the dog suit. I know this was said in other discussions, like Demich's discussion and everything, but I've had this idea for the dog suit ever since 3D World came out, and I think that would be really cool. Like maybe have a digging move and stuff like that. And another thing is possibly a flood-like power-up. Kind of like the Gushin from Super Mario Odyssey, or obviously Flood and Sunshine. Like maybe they could do like a water flower, or something like that. And also, the Ice Flower would be a pretty nice returning addition to the game, since it could either have the abilities of Galaxy or New Super Mario Bros. And also, the Bee Mushroom or the Boo Mushroom or any other of the other things from Galaxy would be welcome, because I think the Galaxy power-ups would have like a lot of potential in 3D World and everything. I think they work pretty well. And we'd probably get new music for this. I don't really see them reusing the same music, so probably we're gonna get like new like compositions from the 3D World big band or whatever that was. Or we could possibly be getting music from, like, the music behind, like, Super Mario Odyssey and everything, a style more akin to that game. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure the style of music, what will be for Bowser's Fury and everything. But I think it will probably be good, like most Mario games are with their music. And next up is the teased online mode. So, I think the online mode will have a few different options, but not too complicated. I don't really see Nintendo overcomplicating this. Only having a couple options that are simple and easy to use, that's, like, just as good as just, like, like, everything else. So, with online mode, I think they could possibly do the co-op mode which would basically be the whole game that you'd be able to play through. And I'm not sure if they'd be able to pull that off with just random people online, but I do have something like that I'll talk about in a couple minutes that does deal with people online. But I think this will possibly be with friends, like, or like an invitation code possibly. Like you could possibly like set up a game and then you could have like a code for it, and then you could play through the game, then give the code to someone else, and then you could play through the game together and stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly how that will work out, or if you're already friends with someone, they'll immediately pop up in your lobby. So I think that it's gonna probably work out like that. And also a race mode, similar to Super Mario Maker 2. I think it could possibly like choose a random level from the game out of either 3D World or Bowser's Fury, possibly one that you've already completed, and then you'd race through the level kind of like Mario Maker, and yeah, you just go through the level and everything. And the high score mode would probably be in just the regular playthrough, but they could also do like a high score mode where you could like go against people for the high score and everything. But the individual levels could possibly be with just random people, but you could choose to do that one with your friends also. And next up is a high score leaderboard. And I think they'll possibly do like a high score leaderboard and everything like that for this game, since they did that for Super Mario Odyssey, and it basically seems inevitable since this game has a high score system and everything, so it would be interesting if it had that. And also, local multiplayer will probably be implemented if there's online multiplayer, so you just play through the different levels of the game with other people, like possibly set up a lobby in your own save file of 3D World and then have them join you. And yeah, I think that's how that will work out. They could possibly have a photo mode that you could like put stamps on, since there's the stamps in 3D World and everything. There could possibly be like a message board with friends on 3D World itself. Then you could also just upload it to Twitter and everything like that, or save it to your phone if you want, since that will be saved to the Nintendo Switch. And also, I think there could possibly be new characters. I'm not exactly sure if there would be, since, like, I mean, they didn't really show anything with Rosalina, but Rosalina is technically a spoiler character since that's at the end. So it's not really in the promotional material, so I think there's really a 50-50 chance that there's going to be a new character here. And I either think it's going to be Toadette, which is probably the safe option from Nintendo, but Toadette's a pretty solid character. I wouldn't really mind her being in the game. And Daisy, which, like, Daisy hasn't really appeared in many mainline Mario games, so that would be pretty nice. And Wario is one that I really want, since Wario is a pretty good character, one of my favorite Mario characters. And I think it would be nice to get his Wario Land moveset possibly, and, well, slash Super Mario 64 DS moveset, like with the shoulder bash and everything. I think that would be pretty nice if they added him. And also Pauline. And, like, with the Mario Tennis Aces thing and everything like that in Mario Kart Tour, I think they could possibly add Pauline in the game also. But there's a possibility that she could just make a cameo in the game and not actually be a playable character, because I know, like, Nintendo likes to push Odyssey and everything, so there's a possibility that she could be in the game somewhere. And finally, the Amiibo Functionality. So, basically, like, I think the Amiibos could be used in a couple ways in the game. I'm not sure exactly, but these are some of my predictions for the Amiibos in the game. So either, like the ability to get power-ups or items like in Super Mario Odyssey would be possible, or maybe even costumes, and they'd have like some certain costumes, but I think that's less likely since they'd have to implement a whole system into the game. Or even exclusive levels. I think exclusive levels would be pretty interesting, since you could just, like, I know they'd be locked behind the Amiibos, but maybe either Amiibo unlock the same level and stuff like that, and then you could play as the character you scan for that. Like, if you bought the Mario Amiibo for that, you could possibly play through the level as Mario, and then if you bought the Peach Amiibo, you could play through the level as Peach. I'm not sure exactly how that would work, but it would be pretty interesting. So anyways, I can't wait to see what new information we get tomorrow from the 3D World plus Bowser's Fury trailer. I'm really excited to see what's added to this game, and I can't wait. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.